how dare these gremlins who end up bagging these beautiful women come out of this thinking that they're hotter than what they are and go around treating other people like shit. And it's crazy.
Like Gollum looking ass. Like shit. Gollum looking ass. Like, I swear. And I really think it's because what you said earlier about projection, like, literally it's because these men feel so, like, ugly that they need to make you feel worse about yourself so they don't feel like, you know.
Well, that's the first criticism that men will have about you in the comment section is that they're the first ones to say you're ugly, you're fat, you're alone, you're gonna die with a cat, and they look like literal femmes.
Okay. Hey girl, welcome back to another episode of Definitely Delusional. My name is Dean.
And I'm Emily.
Oh girl, I'm kind of dead inside today. What about you?
What's going on, hun? I'm doing okay. What's going on with you?
Well, the brightest thing I've been really busy this week, and these pink microphones, like, do you like these? Like, they look so cute. It's like, ooh. They're kind of cute. I love them.
I love them too. We have had a busy week. You and I have had multiple events this week. I don't know how you're still standing. I'm exhausted, and you've been going harder than I have. I don't know how you do it, babe.
That's how I feel. Anyway, so this episode, I guess it's going to be sponsored by NyQuil because, girl, I need to fucking go to bed. Like, right? Like,
do you ever do melatonin?
I can't do melatonin because it'll knock me out for too long, and then the next day I get anxiety that, like, I have overly slept.
I feel like for me, melatonin is total placebo at this point.
If you just take it so much, you're like, your body's like, fuck.
Yeah, I feel. So I guess with melatonin, the theory is that you have to be in a relaxed state of mind in order to let it work.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm the kind of person where I will lay down and my brain starts chattering. And I'll start thinking about all these crazy things. And it's like, I'll think about like the one time I called my teacher mom in the third grade, or like, where's my social security card? Or like, I was supposed to text so-and-so happy birthday and I didn't. I'm a terrible friend. Like, I have the worst mind chatter when it's time to settle down. So when I have melatonin, it doesn't help. And then when I do fall asleep, I have these crazy, like really vivid, insane dreams. And I don't think it's supposed to work like that. Or maybe it is. And I'm just crazy. That could be it too.
I mean, girl, I don't know. Sometimes I really think, like, when people are like, oh, your conscious is like kind of goes away when you're like sleeping, and like that's why your like dreams are like kind of like wild and stuff. Girl, I like really don't dream that much.
Are you hitting enough sleep though? Because apparently when you dream, you're in REM cycle. So if you're never hitting REM, you won't dream. So maybe you're just not sleeping adequately, because I know you and I never sleep well. Him and I are the worst when it comes to sleep.
Oh my God. Now you're being like, making me realize things, because I'm like, wait. I'm like, I'm not, I'm like, I must be special. I like don't dream. Meanwhile, it's like because I haven't slept enough.
Yes, you're not having long enough sleep cycles for you to have that level of sleep where you do dream. And I've heard, and I don't know how true this is, that dreams truthfully aren't very long lasting anyway. Like, they really truthfully maybe are like 10 seconds, but they seem a lot longer. And if you remember them in the morning, that's why you're supposed to dream journal, because that's your
I've always wanted to do that. I've always wanted to do that.
Well, apparently it's really good for you to determine what you really want, and then that's how people can manifest things, is what keeps popping up pattern wise in your dreams. Yes, we'll look into this.
Well, see, like, I feel like, girl, I can barely remember what I like ate for breakfast, and so it's like my memory, like, by the time I'm up and like trying to remember it, by the time I'm like trying to write it down, get a pen and everything, it's like I forgot it. I wish you could forget about men or like whatever exes, dates, as fast as you can forget dreams. Do you get what I mean?
Press the CTRL+ALT+delete button.
Like Control-Alt-Delete.
Okay. So I have to ask you this, and this is a very controversial, polarizing topic. It's, you know how you said you forget about men, you forget about who you've dated. there are people that subscribe to the idea of when you end a relationship, you completely scrub them off your social media. Or if not physically deleting, at least archiving things, especially on Instagram, so that this person essentially has never existed in your feed or in your life. What do you think about that?
I think that's a good thing. I honestly think that yes, like you can keep them in like your memory, whatever the lessons they taught you, but then like if it doesn't serve you to keep on like seeing the things that like like the memories and everything, like because sometimes like not all memories are good. Like sometimes we romanticize memories. That's the problem too, because a lot of times when you keep those like photos, whatever, like of your whatever toxic person or like that that you've experienced something bad with that person, and you look back on like happy memories, it can get distorted, and you can like start like like making nostalgia out of it, because like sometimes when you look at photos where you're like, oh my god, like I'm smiling and stuff, but then you remember you're like, oh my god, I was in like the most depressed state of my life.
Oh, definitely. See, I am at the other end of the spectrum. I do not delete anything really off my social media, probably because if I put the picture up, it means I like the picture of me. So, which sounds really kind of narcissistic and gross.
Well, listen, I love that for you.
Yeah, but also,
you always look good.
Thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you. But also for me, I think, if someone really wants to deep dive in my social media, they're going to get a full picture of my story. And right, wrong, or indifferent, this person was in my story and my timeline for a reason. And had I not had this experience with this person, I wouldn't be the person I am today sitting across from you. So I think in a way, not romanticizing it, because I can look at these
only serious dates, right? Like serious dating.
Yeah, serious dating.
Oh, because I was like not, because I feel like I was like thinking about it. I was like, girl, Adele said this one. She's like, sometimes people come into your life for no fucking reason. They're useless as fuck. And honestly, that's literally how I've been feeling lately. And I know I'm always like raunchy, but I've been feeling kind of like, I feel like with everything going on, just shit has been hitting the fan in terms of like, I feel like, yes, like 95% of the time I'm like, I can like not rationalize, but like use my coping skills and like kind of figure out how to deal with like all the things in my life and like anxiety wise, whatever. But recently I've been just feeling like the more I put myself out there, it's like weird. Not weird, but like I call it weird, but I guess like it's me right now being unvulnerable, but like we should get vulnerable for a second. But
always get vulnerable with me.
Because I feel like with that, like if people come into your timeline for a reason, then I'm fucked. My timeline is fucked. Like I need a different timeline. Can I Amazon Prime that? Can I like buy it somewhere? Another one? A hard drive?
Good timeline. You have a good life, Dean. I do think so. Is it dating that's difficult? Because dating, especially in LA, is difficult. It's so hard.
I think it's dating. It's hard everywhere, but also I think it's like a combination of like my work stuff and then like my dating stuff and then like just like life has been feeling kind of overwhelming, with this like the world.
Yeah.
And no, I don't know. Recently, I don't know if you can identify with this, but I feel like because there's like I feel like hookup culture is like really big, right, in like the gay community a little bit more. But like I feel like I can't really speak because like how like the straights can't really speak about like being in the gay community. The gays can't really like you can't really experience it unless you're like bi, I guess.
Yeah, I mean I'm not bisexual, but the way I go through life, I feel like I go through life like a very flamboyantly gay man.
Well, true. So maybe you could relate to this.
Yeah, maybe I can't really.
Maybe you can, but like I feel like recently I've been feeling very, and this is not a hot take, but this is like, I know I tell people like, self-love and everything, whatever, like obviously like you're supposed to, but I feel like recently I've been feeling very unlovable, but not in like a, oh my God, like I'm so down type of way where it's like, I've been feeling like a lot of the guys that I've been even like chatting with or talking to, or even hooking up with, right? Like, I feel like I'm always good enough to hook up with, but I'm never good enough to fall in love with.
I get that. I've felt that way before, and it makes you feel sad, and it makes you feel you question your self-worth. But at the end of the day, though, if you strip down the fact that these guys are hot and you got to the basis of their character, if you took all the wonderful, shiny, sexy stuff away from them, are they the people that you would even want to date in the first place?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
That is a good question.
Because it's easy.
But even when I put myself out there, it's like, maybe it's just recently. I think it's just recently, but like also it's happened in the past, but maybe it's like just like right now all of them are coming at me all at once, I guess. Like everything everywhere all at once. Like
Well, that's a law of magneticism. When you're a magnetic person, you attract more things. And I think where you and I are is, well, I can speak for myself and kind of infer through what you're saying. We're kind of, I don't know, we're punching up a little bit. We're the people that are in our lives are becoming by and large more attractive. So for us, it's like, wow, all these attractive people think I'm attractive. But then there are people that don't want relationships and they come with their own trauma and their own baggage. You don't know that the person, I mean, the people that are coming to you with their own set of bullshit and their own insecurities and their own problems, while they might not tell you, they certainly are projecting it onto you, which is then making you feel worse about yourself. And
yes.
a lot of times it's not you, it's the other person. And
I know that. I know that
so
passionately.
guilty of it.
Yeah,
I'm so
passionately.
guilty of it too, where it's, you know, I know what it feels like to be ghosted.
It's not
Yeah,
even I
I've
don't
done that.
it's not even
No, but
ghosting, you know?
it's the same like concept of
Not
I know
yet.
what it feels like to be treated like shit by guys that I liked, that I thought we connected with, and then I've been the other person that's been the shitty person in return.
Yeah.
And that's just me personally. That's me owning up to my own
But I mean,
nonsense.
but like that, I mean, you grew from it, right? I feel like I'm either catching these people. Well, I'm kind of catching these people in like, I'm like their lesson, like they're like learning. Like I'm always used as like, I don't know. I'm like stumbling my words because right now I'm like kind of speechless with my dating life, girly pop. But I think it's like I saw on this like one of these videos online. It was kind of saying it's like I'm so tired of. I feel like I'm always done wrong, and then like that's when other people realize my worth or like how good I actually am. But I always see people how good they are when I meet them.
Yeah. And that's good that you see people that way. It's better to go through life with glass half full than glass half empty. And you're seeing, well, you might be seeing the potential in people. And a lot of people can't see themselves the way others see them. I'm definitely guilty of that, where I romanticize other people. And some people are like, I think you're so awesome. And I'm like, well, why do you think that? Because they're seeing in me what I don't see in myself.
Girl, isn't it fucking crazy? Because I'm like, I'm like, I tell this like to everyone. I'm like, I give great advice, and like I've been trying to take my own advice, but once I take all my advice, it's over for you bitches. It's really fucking over for everyone. It's over because I'm like, once I start taking my own fucking advice, it's fucking. Ugh. But because like I really do, I'm like I be giving advice, and then I'm like, oh my god, I'm like I've been trying to take it, and that's why I feel like I've been going through these like more realizations, which is probably good for me in the future. Because I tell everyone, even like the videos I post, I tell y'all like, oh, like put yourself out there because like you can't find love like rotting at home, you know. And so like I've been putting myself out there, and I think the fact that when I put myself out there, it's like all I have been like, I guess getting for now in life is like just like I guess men who just like treat me as like someone to hook up with, and great, like I mean that's nothing to be ashamed of, and like it's fun and everything, but I would like for it not just to be a hookup. And so I'm always honest about things, you know that.
Yeah.
And I tell people, and it's just like I think they just kind of either shy away, or that's the part that makes me feel very like unlovable, like undateable, and like it's like I'm only good enough to.
And that's, I'm very sex positive. If you want to hook up with people, go for it. I mean, I've had my plenty fair share of, what do they call it? Like furniture nights, the one night stands,
Oh, I thought you said, what did he build you? Was that you finally find a man to fucking build you up?
I've definitely been a piece of furniture a couple times, but
I saw this joke. No, I saw this joke about like where it's like literally call me Bob the Builder. Well, I made a video like this too, but I think it's like one of those things where it's like, do you feel like this sometimes? I feel like I'm always like playing like I'm a worker at like Home Depot or something, because it's like I'll be building up these like men for other people.
You're Bob the Builder. But you should be that for Halloween. Like, I'm Bob the Builder. I can fix these men.
They need to be a duo.
I don't know.
But like, it's just like, why am I fixing all these men and then other people like get the benefit of it, right? I feel like you can relate to that because you were telling me like some stories about some shit like that.
Oh, okay. I think I have the inverse problem. So, have you ever seen the movie Good Luck, Chuck? It had Dane Cook in it. It's not old, but I think it was from the early 2000s or like 2018s, like maybe 2009, 10, 11
I don't
timeframe.
think I watched that.
So the premises of this movie is Dane Cook plays this guy, Chuck, and his curse in life is whenever he either dates a girl or he sleeps with a girl, the next person after him they marry. So it gets out that he is this like good luck charm for women that want to get married. So like essentially he has these women just constantly hitting him up, hooking up, like he's benefiting from it. And then he realized that it's kind of lonely being this person, that, and eventually he finds love. Yeah, don't spoil the ending. It's one of those, Hollywood hookup culture rom-coms that turns out being, a happy ending, which rarely happens. You usually get chlamydia in the process.
I mean,
Right.
yeah,
Go to the clinic.
well.
So my theory is I am kind of like a good luck Chuck in that sense because it's come to my attention as of lately that I've been in a couple long-term relationships.
What was your longest one?
About 4 years.
4? That's a whole college degree.
The whole college degree. So, but I had been in one that was like a year and a half or 2 years, and then like 2, maybe 3, and then 4. So I've been a serial monogamist. When it comes to relationships. Don't laugh at me right now. But
I mean, listen, I think that's what everyone really wants at the end of the day, and like I love people who like want to do polyamory. Polygamy, like I don't know, it's like whatever you want in your lifestyle, you're gonna find it, like great, like love that for you. But for me, I think I really do want monogamy and like shit like that.
I do too. I want monogamy. I want to do with the right person. But it's come to my attention that 3 of the 4 of my exes, they're now married, or they're recently married within, like, I think one got married a long time ago, and then the other 2 recently got married. So I make the joke that, oh my God, I'm good luck Chuck. So I don't know if it's because, dating me is so exhausting and I'm so crazy that I wear these poor men down so that the next normal girl that comes into their life, they're like, oh my God, she's the one. She's not crazy. My ex, who would be me, is
no, or you built them up like Bob the Builder. Like you built them up so well that like they just attracted like the woman that they're supposed to be with. You led them to their invisible string theory thing, like
yeah. And I'm happy. And a part of me, I think the old me would have been a little bit like hurt and thinking like, what's wrong with me? And I kind of look at it more as I'm happy because I am exactly where I need to be right now. Like I couldn't imagine living in a timeline where I'm not with you in Los Angeles, in my bachelorette pad, out here meeting new people, having really good stories meeting guys that are like really hot and having this really beautiful time in my life in my 30s that if you would have told me in my 20s, been like, hey girl, you're going to be single in your 30s, you're going to be like, that probably would have made me sad. But now it's like all the things that come with being single in my 30s and, being back out there in the dating field and meeting a lot of people that I think have potential in my life. It's exciting. So for all the men out there who have dated me, or maybe we've had a little bit of a romantic situation, keep your head around the corner, keep your eyes on the prize, because you might have your wife coming through to find you here soon. If this
you say like using this as a platform to find your future husband.
Well, I feel like my future husband would want to listen to the things coming out of my mouth, so he could be either horrified or turned on by the things I say.
My future husband will want me. That's like what I tell myself at the end of the day. It's like I shouldn't be feeling like the way I am sometimes. I know, like with people, I'm like, yeah, damn. Like sometimes I'm like, I really had moments of weakness, a moment of weakness, being stupid as shit. Because honestly, that thing where people are saying like, oh, like sometimes you got to give like people who are like a little bit under your standards like a chance. No, bitch, they will also break your heart. Maybe even fucking worse.
Billie Eilish said something in an interview. She said, all it takes is a really hot girl fucking a really ugly guy once, and he all of a sudden thinks he's hotter than what he is. And she went off. I'm pretty sure it's about her ex, where she's like, how dare these gremlins who end up bagging these beautiful women come out of this thinking that they're hotter than what they are and go around treating other people like shit. And it's crazy.
Like Gollum looking ass. Like shit. Gollum looking ass. Like I swear. And I really think it's because what you said earlier about projection, like, literally it's because these men feel so, like, ugly that they need to make you feel worse about yourself so they don't feel like, you know.
Well, that's the first criticism that men will have about you in the comment section is that they're the first ones to say you're ugly, you're fat, you're alone, you're gonna die with a cat, and they look like literal femmes. My favorite in social media when they take the really cruel comment that a man says and then they do a side by side of their face and it's just as grotesque as the words coming out of their mouth is what their face looks like. And I'm like, who gave you the audacity? Like the lion, the witch, the audacity of that bitch.
Or like the people who like just gray, just like no profile picture.
Oh, well, they're a keyboard warrior. That's their burner account. And, that the joy they have is trolling people online. And I used to feel sorry for those people. But, in my opinion, what I say to the incel community, which I'm sure eventually they'll find us and go after us, is maybe natural selection, it starts with you. You're not, there's a reason why people don't want to fucking procreate with you. Maybe your species is meant to die. And and maybe you're just so angry that you're not going to carry on your legacy because you don't even have one to begin with.
Natural selection is making you say dumbass shit.
I know.
It's making them say dumbass shit. So it's like, it's your time to fucking go.
Yeah.
Yo, Earth is kind of ghetto.
We say the aliens are driving by in their spaceship and they're like, nah, don't put me on there, bro.
Yeah, like, did you see that video? Like, those videos in the past? I was like, oh my God, like, literally Earth is ghetto. Like, get me out of here. It's like, wait, what's that video where it's like someone's like, Mom, can you come get me? I'm at school. I'm scared. Right? Like that one. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
That's literally me.
That is a scene from Mean Girls.
Mean Girls.
It's from Mean Girls whenever the fight breaks out in the hallway. And it's like, Mom, come pick me up. I'm scared.
That's literally you. Oh my God. Yes. Oh my God. Like, that's literally how I've been feeling lately. Like, Mom, come get me. Oh my God.
It's okay. And this will pass. And one day, I guess what I tell myself when I get down and I think, I'm sad that I don't have XYZ or I haven't found the right person. And I had a moment, not recently, but I think following my breakup about a year ago, because I've been single now for over a year. And I had this at first I felt scared and sad and I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do outside of a relationship because I've been in one for so long. It felt like an out-of-body experience. It felt like me looking down on me. And it was like, babe, the world is massive. There are a billion people. And there are a billion people who haven't even met you yet that have the potential to love you.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, we're fine.
You are intrinsically valuable. You're kind. You're not half bad looking, for shit's sake. Like, you are funny and endearing and your friends love you. And
isn't it crazy though that men will not just people in general, like, will make you feel so ugly?
Oh
like,
my
it's crazy.
God.
I look at the people that they end up talking to and I'm like,
yeah,
that's your standard.
Well, call me what you want, but the reason why I know I'm an attractive woman is because I got a lot of gay male friends. And when I'm out and about with you and men come up, gay men specifically come up and say, oh my God, sir, mama, work queen, you're so hot. I'm sorry.
I believe it.
I dress for the female gays, the theys, and gay men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, here's the thing. You know this. I would never lie to, like, you would never let, like, your girlfriend go out looking like fucking absolute crazy.
No.
No,
that's like, being a good friend.
Yeah, because I'm like, no, I can't. It's like when people always like confirm, like, oh, that looks amazing, like everything's, I'm like, girl, that's not a friend, that's an enemy. Because like sometimes, like, if they don't give their real opinion, they want you to look fucking ugly.
I hate that. Or I've had that before at a clothing store when I knew what was on my body looked terrible and the sales associate was like, that is so pretty on you. And I looked at her, I'm like, girl,
you just want commission.
Don't sell me this shit. It seems terrible. And I'm pretty good at knowing my body and what's going to look good and what doesn't. And I'm pretty realistic. If I put it on and I'm like, I'm not feeling it, don't try to sell it to me. I will know when I feel good in something.
Yeah.
Like half the time I don't even come out of the dressing room because I just know it's that bad.
Yeah.
Sometimes
I don't even try shit on because I'm like, bitch, I can already envision this shit on me and it's like not even, no. It's a waste of my motherfucking time and money. And my impulsive ass will buy it, but then like I will never fucking return it because I'm lazy.
That's how I am too. That's why online shopping gets a little dicey for me personally.
I've been preventing myself from doing that because no.
Yeah. Well, I gotta save money anyways.
Yeah. I mean, girl, in this economy, the eggs.
Oh my. The eggs are getting out of control. I don't know if other people are having egg problems the way that we are, but they're $14 for.
Not at Costco.
Okay.
But girl, people be like, okay, here's the thing. Okay, here's my fucking take. Bitches, why y'all de-shelving Costco eggs like crazy? I'm like, the eggs, first of all, eggs expire.
Yeah.
Second of all, save some fucking eggs for other people. What are you going to do with, like, I saw a person with a whole entire cart of egg cartons.
Are they selling eggs like you'd sell drugs? Like, are they?
The egg cartel.
The egg cartel. Yeah, the plug. What plug? The egg plug. Like, what? I'm sorry. That is bizarre to me. I can understand if you buy a lot of eggs because you're a bakery. I could see where maybe bakeries are panicking, and maybe you shop at Costco because we do have a couple friends that are in that kind of industry, and I could see where this is getting difficult for them. But if you're just stockpiling them the way that people were stockpiling toilet paper during COVID, you have hoarding problems.
Yeah.
You have panic and hoarding problems.
Yeah.
And unless you, okay, first of all, if you have a family of 14
maybe,
and you're trying to live in California, I don't know, first of all, how you're doing it with how small all the houses are here and how expensive it is. But like, why are you going through that many eggs as a single person? Like, we got
like, I don't even like eggs.
Natural.
I don't even like eggs like that. Whereas, like, I haven't even had an egg since they raised the prices, and I'm fine.
I did buy eggs. Mine are probably expired in my fridge, you know, because I do try to go vegan sometimes. And I tell you what, I am the worst.
I can't go vegan because I love sushi.
Well, you can do it with, you could do vegan for sushi. You can.
I fucking hate vegan sushi. I've tried vegan sushi. I'm Asian. Like, I've eaten like lobster growing up, like salmon. Like, I can't. Like, I just also, it's like not in my, you know, like, I'll get sustainable stuff, like, you know, like sourced and shit, but like vegan fucking marinated carrot as a fake bitch.
See, I can fuck with it.
I can't fuck with it.
I'm really bad at being vegan. I tried really hard to do like a week reset, and I felt better, but at the same time, I broke it with something stupid. You know, so I guess it's good for, I mean, the vegans right now are probably like, yes, you know, because they don't eat eggs anyway. I think the only time when I think about when I eat eggs intentionally is if I'm baking. And
yeah,
I have found that I do like baking. Like, I'll bake a cake or I'll do, but there are substitutes now. You can substitute.
Wait, that made me think of something. Oh my God. Okay, there's this video where it's like, apparently they said that baking can take away your anxiety, and this guy just ended up baking like 300 loaves of bread. And he's like, how many left until my anxiety is gone? So
I think you know, with anxiety, it's doing something with your hands, because if you're doing something with your hands, you are actively getting the energy out instead of.
But I could just be out doing other things with my hands.
I mean, that also reduces anxiety too.
Girl, I meant like lifting weights or something, not, you know. She was like,
that really does decrease anxiety.
No, it decreases anxiety, increases trauma from what you're inferring to. Because listen, sometimes, I think both of us right now, if y'all are listening, girl, hopefully, yeah, whatever. We're like getting...
finish your thought.
Oh.
Finish your thought.
I feel
it's
like
out of your mouth.
both of us are like very stigmatized right now, and I just. I'm like,
I'm gonna get you a paper bag to breathe in.
No, it's not even. I'm like, Dean, you dumb bitch right now. It's like, I know. It's like, it's not even me being hard on myself. I'm just like kind of joking that I'm a dumb bitch, but it's also just like, damn, I really be letting some of these people get into me, like my head, and get to me.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I'm definitely a dumb bitch. I have been crossing freeways that I said I wouldn't cross. To go see men.
Girl, like, she drove like over like the 160?
No.
That's the freeway or the 405? 405. Oh, because I was like, if you drove under the interstate, I was like, girl, that's commitment.
Well, actually, yeah, no, actually.
Yeah, I think it is. It is, because you have to cross that to get into MDR. You do.
Yeah, it's okay. You know what?
No, actually, it's not MDR. I think it was Playa Vista. Yeah, you said Playa Vista.
Yeah. It's okay. This is to be young, to be out there. You know, do it for the memoir.
I mean, honestly, for me, I would have been like, bitch, he ain't got San Diego money. I'm just kidding. It's not in San Diego, because that's where all the cha-ching is at.
Yeah,
like,
La Jolla. Oh my God, I'd love to live in La Jolla.
Oh my God, my friend moved to San Diego, and he's like, it's so rich here. And I'm like, well, good for you. Like, the fuck?
There is a lot of wealth in LA. Like, don't let the people in San Diego fool you. There's
but the wealth here is
everywhere.
it's expensive to be wealthy here.
Well, yeah, that means you're more wealthy than probably you get more for your money the further south you
But
go.
when you're not, when you're not wealthy, it's like, fuck.
It's the haves and the have-nots. I get
Yeah,
that.
which I feel like I'm in the have-nots right now because I'm like fucking. And my life isn't. Well, it's not really in turmoil. I think it's like just a lot going on right now that I'm like everything's up in the air. So the uncertainty is killing me.
Yeah.
And then so that's why I think the uncertainty from these men are fucking killing me.
Yeah. I mean, I get that. You're going through a lot right now. But, you do own equity in terms of, you have property, which is more than what I can say.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's a big deal. Like, that's a huge deal to own property. So you are a have in that sense. And you are very successful. You hit 100K followers on. Yeah, I know. Congratulations. Yeah, that's huge. So you have so much stuff going for you, babe. I think right now you're just not, you're in a slump. And that's why I'm here.
Yeah.
If you're to help me out of your slump.
Period. No, but honestly, I think the thing is that, like, again, I need to be in the gray area because I think I went from, like, when I just got laid off, where it's like, when I was working a lot, again, like I told you this, like, I hustled a lot. So, like, I was, like, antisocial. And then, so now I'm, like, being, like, overly social. Girl, I've gotten home late every single day since like this week. And like, I don't know when this episode is going to go up, but I'm just like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Monday. Today's Monday.
Well, we're recording this on a Monday, but I'm like,
yeah,
I've been going out for like, I have like a week.
Yeah. I mean, you've been out and about for a whole week straight. That's exhausting. And you're working out and you're podcasting. You're living.
That's one positive thing though. I will say, oh my God, she saw me at the gym today because of a situation that for he who shall not be named had happened. She was like, damn girl, I have never seen you this locked in.
I kid you not. I went and saw you on the elliptical after I got done with my workout class and you were eyes locked forward. I tried waving at you. It got to the point where I had to stand in front of your elliptical and I was like, Dean, and only that would break your focus. You are heat-seeking laser beam mission control center.
They don't fuck with me. It's like, oh, girl,
it was
all sorry your tires. I'm just kidding. No, but okay, here's the thing. There are two parts to that. Why, like, sometimes when I'm like working out, I look like that. It's either like I'm like taking out today, girl. I had a lot of anger to take out, like just because of like everything. Not anger, but like just life in general. It's just like a lot of angst. So I was like locked in, focused. But also the second part of me, it's like sometimes I have a really serious straight face because Botox is expensive and I can't like, I need to have a solid face. So make sure like no wrinkles form.
Stoic. You're very stoic in that sense.
Stoic in that sense. But yeah, today you caught me in a trance, bitch. I was like imagining a dummy like right in front of me.
Well, it was nice whenever you broke your trance that you were very excited to see me. So that's good. Yeah, you were happy to see me, and that made me happy to see you as well.
Whereas I just did not see you. Like usually I have peripheral vision, but I think I was having like tunnel vision because I was so mad. I was like,
you were a horse on the racetrack with the blinders.
I like that Miley Cyrus meme.
Yep.
Literally.
Or you looked like do you watch Real Housewives of New York?
I think I watched a few episodes. I'm not really like caught up.
Have you seen the it's a gif of was it Sonia? No, not Sonia. What's her name? Ramona. Ramona is like walking down the runway and her face looks like, and she's like trying to walk. Yeah, that literally looked like you. You looked like Ramona Singer on the runway. And you just were so locked in on the elliptical.
See, well, today was like cross training day because I ran yesterday. And so I was like, today I'm going to cross train. But like, it was like after you left too. I think the guys, like, there was this guy like running next to me too. And like, there was like other people behind me. And I felt like their eyes looking at me. But then like, this guy next to me was looking at me like I was insane because because I was doing my hill sprints, right? And when I was on the treadmill, girl, I kid you not, I was like, I go 3 walking for a hot second just to like, get my music that I usually get for like running. And then I did 6 just to like get it light jog. And then I go my sprints for like 30 seconds really, really fast. Usually I do like 9, 10. Today I was at 13.
Oh my God.
And I literally was like,
you flew.
Usain Bolt.
That's crazy.
I was so mad.
See, I have my issue with running treadmill sprints is the being able to stop. I've fallen off of treadmills before in the middle of boot camp classes at our gym. I'm talking flying off the treadmill. The instructor's like, oh my God, I have to write an incident report. And I'm like, don't worry, I'm fine.
Well, the other day I almost fell off because I saw a really hot guy. I almost flew to China.
You did. You told me. You got there in record time.
Like, I wasn't having tunnel vision that day, of course, right? Like, when I was, like, doing my sprint. And, like, I saw him from my peripheral vision. And that's when you know you're hot. I feel like that's also a rule. If they're hot peripherally, like, girl, they're hot.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and I was like, oh, I was like, what the fuck? And I almost literally flew the fuck off. Like, girl. Yeah. The way I would have flown, like, and it was not even where the wall was. Like, because you know our gym, it was where, like, the stair was. So if I flew off, I would have flew to the exit.
Well, it is very embarrassing when you fall off a treadmill because I've gotten caught, so it keeps running and my arms are all scratched up, and then everyone stops and looks at you and they feel really bad and then you're super embarrassed. Yeah, I've fallen off a treadmill a couple times. I don't want to admit how many times I've fallen off, but it's up there.
Help, I've fallen and I can't get up. That's how these men have been making me feel anyway.
So, well, I'm your life alert. You just press them.
Maybe I'll just like, throw myself off a treadmill or like set myself on fire instead of like talking to men because it feels the same way.
They make you feel... Oh, baby.
The Family Guy episode where the girl just like sets herself on fire. I'm like,
that.
I was like that because that kind of like feels like the same way when I told
Well, we're just in our feels today, as as we should. I think it's important that whatever feelings you have, that you feel them, process them, release them. Don't ruminate on it, and just say, okay, that was a temporary feeling, and you dust yourself off.
It's just so crazy how sometimes like your attachment issues, like, because I've dealt with my like trauma and like all my shit, but sometimes it'll rear its like ugly head back up, and like right now it's rearing its ugly head. I'm like, oh my God, my attachment issues are getting like back to the surface a little bit, and I'm like, ooh, girl.
Well, yeah, relationships are a mirror onto yourself, which sucks. Which sucks, right? Because that's why they're so difficult. Is you never.
And it's crazy. It's crazy. It's literally crazy because sometimes, like, when people are like, you could do better than me, or like they tell you they're trash, like, believe them, bitch.
Yeah.
My dumb ass is like, oh no, like trying to console them.
But Daddy, I love him. I can fix him.
Again, Bob the Builder.
Bob the Builder.
Just clock my tea, girl. Clock the tea. Clock the kettle. Throw the kettle on the ground.
Can we fix him? No, we can't. That's our new motto. Not yes, we can fix him. No, we can't fix him.
It's because, honestly, it's because of the education system. And number one, I'm not trying to directly come for the education system. However,
you just did.
But it's still necessary, okay? Not what the, a little turn up is, like, he's trying to put onto the universe right now of, like, trying to eliminate that. But, like, education is important, okay? But I'm saying the education department, whatever, like, in our schooling when we grew up, taught us that, like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
But all these people are broken.
Well, yeah.
So, girl, we be running to fix it.
Yeah. A lot of broken people don't think they're broken. And, a broken clock can tell the right time twice a day. So, you know what I'm saying?
It just tells the same time.
Well, yeah, the same time is correct twice a day.
Oh, girl, my brain is broken. My brain is rotting. I'm like, wait, I didn't even think of that. I'm like, wait, what? What are you talking about?
And it's, it's okay. That's life, though. And you're a never-ending project to yourself. So at least you're self-aware. That's a better place to be than someone who's in these streets, traumatized, traumatizing others, being a menace and saying that they're not the problem. That's bigger red flag.
Yes. But bitch, being self-aware is a fucking scam, I fear. Sometimes I fear that, like, being self-aware is a scam because, girl, sometimes I just wish I wasn't so fucking self-aware because, damn, y'all bitches seem so fucking happy.
Ignorance is bliss, babe. Ignorance is bliss.
Sometimes I just wish I was I had a little bit of ignorance because I'm like, I want to be blissful. Shit, I want a little bit of that joy because I feel like sometimes when you're too self-aware, it's like, oh, God damn it.
Not again.
Not the fuck again.
Not me being accountable for my bullshit in my own actions.
Yeah, and you actually have to like process things and not suppress things, like fuck.
I know it's hard, but
like
you're resilient, babe. You're resilient.
She's resilient. She's whatever that meme is. But yeah, what do you want to talk about? What else do you want to talk about today?
I'm trying to think.
I would check the voicemails, but I don't even know if y'all left any voicemails from last time.
I hope somebody did. Maybe not. Maybe.
I don't even know. Let me double check. But I feel like
That would be cool and start leaving us voicemails. That'd be very nice if you do that.
Oh my God, wait, I tried to search up the Leave Me a Voicemail website and it said leavemealone.com. Wait, leave me, wait, maybe I should just, wait, okay, I forgot what website it's called. Oh, it is, why is it called SpeakPipe? I forgot.
SpeakPipe?
I don't know why it's called that, sorry. I really have no idea why it's called that, but that's the one we use because I saw it on another person's podcast and they had it, and so it gave me a good idea. Oh wait, why is it showing my restaurant recommendations? Speakpipe.com.
Yeah. I don't know. How was your Valentine's Day? How was it?
Well, what did we...
Friday.
What did I do for Valentine's Day, girl? I don't even know.
I forgot about it too.
Wait, what did I do for Valentine's Day? Wait.
Oh, you had an event. You had an event out. You had an event out at the new bar that opened in West Hollywood.
Why am I blocking out this?
Well,
I don't remember.
You've been on the circuit now for a while.
No, wait, I don't remember. I don't really remember. Okay, if I remember, I can I don't think anyone left the voicemail, so whatever.
That's fine too.
That's fine. But I did screenshot something that we can kind of chat about for one hot take before we let these hoes go, these girly pops go. These photos are really cute of us. I'm scrolling through our thing.
We did have a really cute week.
We had a cute little photos. I posted on my story a little bit. A little Getty Images cameo.
Okay, I am really excited. So I've never had Getty Images before, and you're the one that kind of told me about it. So when you go and search my name, Rev Run is the first search, and then I'm the second.
We found that out during the car ride. I was like, Emily, why are you a reverend?
And I was like, Run DMC. And you're like, what? And I'm like, Rev Run. He's huge because we have the same last name. So when you search, those are my two moods. Me on a Sunday, I'm Rev Run, and then it's me.
And it's directly next to her picture now. So it's crazily funny.
So now I have Getty Images, you guys. I'm really excited. Who would have thought? Little old me.
Little OU with little OD.
Yes.
My I posted it on Facebook, and one of my old high school teachers was like, "You always are the hot girls."
Was he talking about me?
Oh my God, I was so dead at that. I was like, of course, you know me.
Is your teacher hot? Or is it a boy teacher?
Yeah, boy teacher. I wish it was my. Okay, I don't think he'll ever listen to my podcast, but
he might.
No, I don't think he will. But even if he does, no, he's married, with a wife, so no. It was just a high school fantasy, but it was my health teacher. He was Greek. He was so hot. Oh my God. The things I wanted him to do.
I love Greek man.
No, but he was when I was in high school, he was 31, and he was just I tried to look for him the other day.
I love a good Kalamata olive.
Oh, but anyway.
I've never met a Kalamata olive I didn't like.
Listen, stuff too. With some cheese.
Preferably.
But I want to read some Valentine's Day things that, because I asked a question to my followers, or followers of the pod, what their Valentine's Day was or just their love life, in general.
Love life akin to.
And the first one was it was mundane to say the least. But my daughter gave me flowers, so that maybe that's all that really matters.
Really sweet.
That really is all that matters. That is really sweet.
My parents sent me flowers, which is not so nice. My parents sent me a really nice little card too.
Yeah, it must be nice to have a family too that cares.
My family will adopt you. Don't worry.
Oh,
there's a lot of people in.
Can I change my last name too?
Yeah.
Oh my God! Downloaded a dating app again to remind myself why I stay single. Wait, why is that us? Was so disappointed by a man, so I'm breaking up with him this week. Period.
Get it.
Period. I went and got my nails done and a pedi. I also got flowers for myself. Period. As you should.
I got my nails done. I have a fresh set of claws for Valentine's.
Oh yeah, you wanted to show them.
I did. These are really nice claws, but now they're getting long. These are fresh. And these are
well, we don't know when we're gonna upload this, so whenever you see them, they're always fresh. She always has fresh
claws.
Fresh nails.
Fresh claws, because I am going out of country. I'm going abroad next weekend.
I'm so mad. I wish I could go with you.
I know. I'll be with
Who will you be with?
I'm gonna be with my best friends, and I'm the only girl in the villa. It's a bunch of gay men with their husbands and boyfriends.
Hey, who?
It's my really good friend.
Oh wait, I think you told me about it. You told me about
it's his birthday, so we're going, and I'll be in Mexico with all of my gay friends, and I love being the token girl It's, oh my God.
I love it.
Do you remember Super Bowl party? The funniest interaction I had. So we were at this amazing fundraiser for Super Bowl, which congrats to the Eagles.
I made her come. I was like, girl, you need to.
I mean, you didn't do much to convince me.
I know, yeah. I literally, she was like, I'm there. Oh.
So there's, ton. How many men would you think would be at this party? Would you say 500?
No, like 650 people, I think, RSVP'd or something.
650 people RSVP'd. And I was one of maybe 20 girls tops. And this one guy, I kept running into him at the bar line, in the bathroom.
I think I know. Was he kind of short?
He was really, yes.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Really funny. And he would count. He'd be like, okay, you're number 5. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, you are the 5th girl I see. He's like, but you're the 2nd hottest because the first hottest, total bitch, she paid for her face. It's like, I like you. So throughout the night, I run into him and he'd have a running clock. And he'd be like, okay, so now you're the 7th girl, still the 2nd hottest. And then I'd run into him again in the bathroom line. He'd be like, 13th girl, still 2nd hottest. First one is still a bitch. He's like, but you're still my number 1 in my heart. And I think it hits 20.
I love
how just sweet that interaction was. So that's why I don't.
He was nearly not drunk enough.
No.
Because the fact that he kept on remembering and he could count. If you're listening to this, girly pop, you are not drunk enough because you could count, you could remember.
Well, there's a picture looking out at this party because they also had a fish.
Did you have a bad photo too?
No, it's because you're in the background. Well, I have some funny ones of me there, but it's like a Where's Waldo of like there's a sea of just men, and then if you look really, really hard, you'll find me in this sea of like 200. It's like Where's Waldo? Where's Emily?
It was this really bad photo of me in the back, just like I think whispering in your ear. I need to send it to you. It was like it was just me in the back being like.
I love it. You're like Regina Georging me.
It was like a gay poolside gossip. Like, you know that, like, the Palm Springs photo? Like,
I love that one. And I love it. Oh my God, that's so funny. But that's why I don't trip whenever a straight man comes to me and tells me I'm ugly. I'm like, listen, so some of the most beautiful people in LA think that I'm beautiful. So guess what? You can go back to whatever troll hole you came out from.
Period.
And you're not going to ruffle my feathers, sweetie.
Period.
Also, you stink. Go away.
Exactly. Wait, me, girl? I'm just kidding. I'm like, me? No, who, me? No, but honestly, a lot of the reason why when people are like blatantly call you ugly is because you rejected them. A lot of times, like, men will be like, oh my God, you're so hot, you're so sexy. And then I'll be like, no. And they'll be like, okay, you were always ugly.
Okay, so.
Right?
The new Sabrina Carpenter song, Busy Woman, is literally me. It is me, where it's like, to deny us would be unethical. And it's like,
wait, no, I think that's bad reviews.
No, it's Busy Woman because she talks about.
Well, maybe it's in both songs.
Probably.
No, it's in both songs because bad reviews. I just listened to this morning. It was like, how unethical is it for you to reject me?
Yeah,
actually,
that is Busy Girl.
Wait, no, that's Busy Woman. But bad reviews was saying how it's like, how can I have a boyfriend when I don't even have a boyfriend or something like that?
That's me too. Pretty much anything Sabrina Carpenter produces, lyric wise, I feel like her and I share a brain. I'm obsessed with her, but. When she talks about, if you want my lovin', like, I'm coming over to your place. I'm so excited. But if you don't want my lovin', I didn't want your bitch ass anyway. That's literally me, but also, I guess, these men.
I mean, but honestly, nowadays, I can't even if you want my lovin', girl, no, I ain't gonna come to your place.
I've had the audacity to say to a man, it was at my cousin's wedding, I was drunk. And actually, someone called me out for this. I was like, do you want to dance? And he goes, no. And I'm like, I look at him dead ass in his eyes. I go, you're lost. And I walked away and my cousin.
How was that? That's how you should be.
Yeah. I mean, I was like, whatever. Turn me down.
That's barely audacity, girl. Audacity is on clearance. I've said this before. I'm like, audacity is either on sale, deal, discount, like flash sale or something because so many people have been having so much of it. I just.
Buy one, get one on Audacity.
It's not even buy one, get one. Practically it's being given away for free. Like, anyway, before I get too deep in that, because I would just talk myself into a rabbit hole. I'm continuing these. Oh my God, this girl was like, no response. We heard you, girl. Loud and clear. And great. Just one word, great. It's kind of like when people say, I'm fine. Girl, are you really great?
Are you really fine?
Let's see. I'm physically ill with a virus and also heartsick over a man. Oh, girl. We're sending you love and prayers and flowers and every single thing you need.
Yeah, that's rough. That's rough.
Oh. Got told I'm not ready yet when I asked for a serious relationship. Well, he ain't the one.
Yeah.
See, I could give an act like this, but then like when that happens to me, I'm like, so I get it, girl.
That's human nature. That's human nature, babe. Don't worry about it.
My husband didn't tell me Happy Valentine's Day. Girl, divorce him. I'm just kidding. Maybe he forgot. Let's see what's like one more. I'll like read one more. I realized I truly had to let go of the dead weight that I had with my brief relationship and realized my heart wasn't in it. Oh, period. And she's so happy now.
Yeah, I'm sure. I hope so. I hope you're so happy. Whoever wrote that. I hope that you're happy with the choice you made.
Because sometimes people are your rock because they weigh you down.
Dude, they don't call it the ball and chain for nothing.
Girl, ball and chain, but except they have me on chokeholds. Like, and not in a good way, not in a kinky good way. It's just like on chokehold in terms of like, girl.
I'm not a consensual choke.
I'm like, girl, like, it's like, it's giving ball and chain, but it's like the chain is attached to a car and I'm being dragged.
Well, that's the old trope about like, that's my ball and when you're in a marriage, they call it that's my old ball and chain. If anyone.
It's like a very Midwest thing, right?
Yeah, I was supposed to say, it's very Midwest. It's very also like sitcom-ish.
Show.
Yeah, it's sitcom.
From Nashville. The TV show. I actually really love that show. It was really good. It made me like, this is like when you know I'm crazy and have ADHD, because I was like, for a brief moment when I like binge watched that whole season, I was like, maybe I should become a country singer.
Put that on the list of jobs you've had, country western singer.
My 10th life.
Your 10th life, you came back as a country singer.
But there is a really good song though. You know, like some of the songs in that like TV show were really good. But I was like, sometimes I feel like I could be a what's his name, Morgan.
Yeah, I'll drop you off at Desert 5 and see how you do.
Desert 5 spot.
Yeah,
I kind of love it. I have a cowboy hat in my car. You know,
I'll drop you off and see how you do. We'll see if you can rope some.
I feel like it's too sweet, like a Midwestern song. I can kind of sing it.
Yeah,
you know? It's like too sweet for me. I can't go that deep.
You sound like Elvis Presley a little bit when you did that.
Well, maybe I am Elvis.
Maybe yeah, you do a little
reincarnate. Actually, no, I can't even reincarnate as him. He was like white.
Yeah, he's totally white.
You see that light just went off? It's kind of like me in my life. The light went out.
Yeah, light went out. I think that's our cue to wrap it up.
Man, but anyway,
light went out.
The light went out, so the light bulb has gone out. Anyway, we are delusional today, as we always are, and we just like thank you so much for listening to this episode. My name is Dean.
And I'm Emily.
So hopefully this episode gagged you yet again, or just, you know, give you some feels, multiple feels, like 100 episodes. But you can follow us on @DefinitelyDelusionalPod on Instagram, my Instagram, and all your Instagram too.
Yeah, my Instagram as well.
In the bio.
And we're also now on Apple Music.
We're everywhere, girl.
Everywhere.
Literally everywhere.
We're on YouTube as well, so if you want to watch the video.
We're on YouTube, iHeartRadio, fucking everywhere.
Everywhere. Wow, we're
because I stayed up till like 4 a.m. trying to like get us on all the directories, and I'm like,
we're like a mall kiosk, babe. We're everywhere. You are here. We're everywhere.
I'm gagged, girl. Bye. I can't. Leave us a voicemail. Leave me a DM, girl. I don't know, but over and the fuck out.
Right.
Talk to y'all next motherfucking week.
Bye.